Oliver sat at the far edge of the counter, staring blankly at a small, worn leather wallet. He was 24, dressed in a faded jacket, and looked completely exhausted. His family was full of high-powered corporate lawyers, real estate brokers, and tech executives. Oliver, however, worked a modest job at a local community center. Because he was the least earning member of the family, his relatives treated him like a personal assistant rather than a son or brother. Aunt Sasha watched him from the espresso machine. She recognized that heavy posture instantly. It was the look of someone who gave everything to others but received nothing but disrespect in return. Without a word, she moved around the counter with practiced grace. She smoothly slid a chilled, ice-filled glass of sweet cold coffee right next to his hand. A moment later, a thick, decadent slice of banana cake arrived on a small ceramic plate, still venting steam from the oven. The rich, sweet fragrance punched through Oliver's dark mood, and he looked up into Sasha's understanding face. "Rest your mind for a moment, Oliver," Sasha said gently. "A heavy heart is always easier to carry after a good meal." Oliver took a bite of the fluffy cake and a sip of the cold coffee. He felt an instant rush of comfort, his shoulders relaxing slightly. "My family is having a massive celebration dinner tonight, Sasha," his voice cracking with emotion. "But I don't even want to go. They all make six-figure salaries. I earn the least, so they think I have zero value." He took another slow sip of his coffee. "I am the one who drives across town to buy my grandmother's medicines. I do their grocery shopping, I watch their kids, and I cook for them when they are too busy making money. But because my bank account is small, they talk down to me. Today, my older brother told me my only purpose in the family is to be the errand boy. I feel completely worthless." Aunt Sasha wiped down the wooden counter. A spark of clever mischief flashed in her eyes. "Oliver, let me tell you a short story about a grand palace built by a wealthy emperor." Oliver ate his cake and listened closely. The emperor hired the best craftsmen to build a towering fortress. He bought glittering marble for the pillars, expensive gold for the roof, and beautiful stained glass for the windows. The marble and gold looked down on the plain gray foundation stones buried in the dirt. They mocked the gray stones, saying, "You are ugly, cheap, and hidden. We are the ones who give this palace its true value." The gray stones did not argue. They simply shifted just 2 inches to the left. "What happened to the palace?" Oliver asked, leaning forward, gripped by the story. Sasha chuckled softly. The moment the foundation stones shifted, the glittering marble pillars cracked. The expensive gold roof caved in. The beautiful stained glass shattered into 1,000 pieces. The emperor realized too late that the most expensive parts of the palace were completely useless without the quiet stones holding them up. "Your family is chasing gold and marble, Oliver, but you are the foundation. They don't realize that without you, their entire lives would collapse." Aunt Sasha leaned in closer. Her voice became a warm whisper. "They treat you badly because they take your kindness for granted. Stop giving away your peace for free. Tonight, show them exactly what happens when the foundation stone stops holding up the house." Sasha whispered a clever, witty plan in his ear. Oliver's eyes went wide, and a brilliant, confident smile replaced his sadness. That evening, the private dining room of a luxury restaurant was packed for the family celebration. Oliver arrived late, wearing his simple jacket, and quietly took a seat at the end of the long table. Immediately, his older brother Julian smirked. "Ah, the errand boy arrived. Hey, Oliver, did you remember to pick up my dry cleaning for my big flight to Chicago tomorrow morning? And did you drop off Mom's prescription at her house?" his sister-in-law chimed in, barely looking at her phone. "I need it before my corporate meeting tonight." Oliver looked at them, completely calm. He didn't get upset. Instead, he pulled a neat, professional-looking folder from his bag and placed it on the table. "I didn't pick up the dry cleaning, Julian, and I didn't drop off the medicine, Julian," Oliver said clearly. The table went completely silent. Julian frowned. "What do you mean? You always do it." "I am a very busy person too," Oliver said, opening the folder. "I have created a family schedule. Since my time and labor apparently have no value, I am stepping back to focus on my own career.
From now on, if you want me to manage your groceries, cook your meals, or drive across town for errands, you will have to book my time in advance. My rate is $50 an hour." Julian laughed loudly. "Are you joking? We're family. You don't charge family." "Exactly," Oliver replied, his voice steady and powerful. "We are family, but you treat me like a hired servant while paying me in insults. If you want a servant, you have to pay the market rate. If you want a brother, you have to treat me with respect. The choice is yours." Just then, his brother's phone buzzed violently. It was the babysitter canceling at the last minute. Julian panicked, realizing he had no one to watch his kids for his multi-million-dollar business trip. A second later, their mother called the sister-in-law, complaining that her joints ached because she didn't have her medicine. The entire table suddenly descended into absolute chaos. The high-earning family members looked at each other, completely helpless. They had tons of money, but without Oliver, their daily lives were instantly paralyzed. Julian looked across the table at Oliver, his arrogance completely melting into desperation. "Oliver, please, I have a flight in 6 hours. I'll pay the rate. Just help us tonight." Oliver closed his folder and smiled calmly. "I will help you tonight as your brother, Julian, but only if everyone at this table apologizes right now and understands that my value is not measured by my paycheck." Shamefaced and desperate, Julian, his sister-in-law, and the rest of the relatives quickly apologized. For the first time in his life, Oliver sat at the center of his family's respect, entirely holding the power. Later that night, the brass bell above the cafe door chimed. Oliver walked into the Page and Pod with his head held high and a bright, confident smile on his face. He ran straight to the counter. "They apologized, Sasha. They actually realized how much I need me," Oliver said proudly. "I stood my ground." "I'm so proud of you, Oliver," Sasha smiled warmly, gently patting his arm. "Never let people who only understand money make you feel worthless. You are the heart of that family." Oliver sat down at a cozy booth, feeling a deep sense of peace. Sasha walked into her back office and unlocked a small metal safe. Inside was a savings ledger. Every single dollar profit from the cafe was being meticulously saved. Suddenly, her office phone rang. It was a private number. Sasha picked it up, her voice cold. Sasha Vance speaking. "You are a very stubborn woman, Sasha," a smooth, threatening voice sneered from the other end. It was Arthur Vance, her late sister's greedy ex-business partner, who was now a powerful city politician. He wanted that exact plot of land to build a luxury commercial mall. "You can block the permits all you want, Arthur," Sasha said, her voice dropping to a dangerous, confident whisper. "But I've spent a lifetime learning how to outsmart people like you. I'm not running away this time. This house is going to be built." She slammed the phone down. The battle for the sanctuary had officially begun.